that needle is dull. Man, oh man.
WB8VMW, KD8SLG Mobile. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Nick. What are you doing out mobile? Did some cute person kick you out of the house, or are you on your way someplace important? Or are you looking for a doghouse because you done something bad and you got kicked out? Audrey got smart. Pray tell us, why are you out mobile this morning?
He's looking for that 9981A at the Ham Fest. He's looking for that winning ticket.
So out and about,
Case up QV.
making waves this morning.
Nick and Jim.
Just wanted to say hi. About to get to my first destination, so I'm going to be hopping off here. Wanted to say good morning to you, sir, and have fun. Have a great weekend. WB8VMW, KD8SLG Mobile.
Well, the first half of it I didn't get because Mark was in there. So try again. You didn't get kicked out of the house. You headed for Ham Fest, you say?
Yep, heading down to Tuscarora's Ham Fest. Getting with Ron this morning, and we're going to take a ride in the big red truck. So that's where I'm headed. I'm pulling into my first destination now, so we'll talk to you later on. Have a good time there, Jim, and give my best to Judy. WB8VMW, KD8SLG Mobile. I'll be clear. Have fun, Jim.
All righty. All right, well, you guys have fun. And I hope Rod made use of that equipment rather than just peddle it. Hope he's building some neat stuff and all that good stuff. All righty. Well, be careful. Just like Judy says, if you can't put it in your pocket, don't bring it home. All righty, Nick. You take care. Drive careful. You two have fun. All righty. All righty, Mark. Now you can talk. Go ahead.
Jim, he hopes he don't have to just put the ticket in his pocket. He hopes he has a radio. He wants. He don't want the ticket. He wants the radio. And how you been? Yeah, you gotta get a new needle. That's what you need. You gotta get a new needle, or well, maybe take it out on the that whetstone and sharpen it up. I know you know how to probably sharpen stuff with a whetstone and do that, and that nail be nice and sharp again. Case up QV, but morning you and Judy.
W8WKY.
Yep, sharpening knives. That there hunting knife, that was my specialty when me and my brothers got ready to go down Ohio Power fishing in the fall. They always brought their knives over and then dropped them off, you know, and I would sharpen them because, well, I had a regular whetstone and then I had an Arkansas oil stone and everything, and when when I got done with them, you could shave with them if you wanted to, but they were for skinning squirrels or whatever. Alrighty, well, I got to get my stuff taken care of here. Get my, well, no, what I do is I take it out front on the sidewalk and sharpen the needle. You know, you got to be tough. So I'm going to get busy here and punch a few holes and check for leaks and drink cold coffee. And I'll be back in a few minutes, so anybody out there, join in. You know, keep the tubes warm and the relays clattering. I'll be back. B8VMW.
not butamus out?
I don't know. Now, it was butamus last week. I think we had one butamus day. But now we got too many clouds, and they're all the wrong color, and they're filled with rain, and making my grass grow, and making my wallet skinny, getting it mowed. Then I fertilize it so it'll grow faster, so that I can pay to have it mowed more often. Oh, boy. Yeah, well, I guess that's life. Then we go. Alrighty. Good morning, Fred.
Why?
I know why making spinach. He's making spinach out of grass. Case of QV.
Well, whoever that was underneath Mark, go ahead, try it again.
Yeah, it's not Fred, it's John. It ain't YMY, and it's definitely not butamus this morning.
Oh, well, good morning, John. Well, I couldn't hear you too good there, and it sounded like it was Fred, but good morning, John. Well, when it comes to mowing grass, you are the expert on mowing grass because you do a lot of it. Well, the only thing I do, I quit mowing lawns years and years ago, so all I do now is sharpen blades for my land scraper, and he mows the lawn, and it's cheap enough where I can have him do it. I guess it gets pretty expensive if they take those. See, I think he had a snapper, a Troy, all zero turn, big heavy blades, beautiful for sharpening. I love to sharpen those blades. And see, he's got a steel, and what's that other one? It's got a funny name. He's got two new ones. He's got a new steel, but this other one he just got, I don't know. He bought it last fall. But good blades. Love to sharpen those. WB8 BMW. Back to you, John.
What is an Arkansas oil stone?
Well, an Arkansas oil stone is, well, it's just no ordinary oil stone, but it's like, I don't know, granite or something like that, but it's a natural stone, and you don't use water on it, you use oil. And there's honing oil. You know, I got a can of honing oil with it. But it's super fine. I think it's something like 800 grit or something like that. I don't know for sure. But, you go ahead with a regular wet rock where you got fine on one side, coarse on the other. None of the knives my brother own, well, they're all buck knives. My dad bought us buck knives and had our names engraved on them. But whenever they bring the knives in, they were never bad enough where I use the coarse side of the stone. I would use a fine side of the stone, and then just finish it up and take the feather off from the edge with the Arkansas oil stone. But the Arkansas oil stone is a natural stone, and you use honing oil, not water.
Interesting. Okay. I never heard of an Arkansas oil stone. Yeah, the reason I sound like Fred, I'm all clogged up. I slept with the window open. My head's all like a bowling ball right now. All right, Jim, I'm listening to 8YMY.
All right, John. Well, you take care. And close the window and Well, take care of yourself. Last thing you need is a summer cold. It's getting nice and warm out there, moderately. So you want to go out and enjoy it and not sit around and with a plugged up nose. Alrighty. Well, okay, I'm going to run in and get my hot cup of coffee, and I'll be back to start the net here. I got that first important call to make. But I'll be back here in about 5 minutes. WBA's VMW.
Started mowing yesterday or the day before, and we're making spinach, I guess. Make spinach out of grass. It's about that consistency after it gets mowed now. Good morning, John.
Well, I ain't doing no mowing today. No, I took the day off. I got to work all day tomorrow, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be nice out tomorrow. It's definitely a little wet down here where I'm at. It ain't wet.
K5CFY. Good to hear you in there this morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ray. Man, I gotta get a drink of water here. I'm losing my voice. How's the weather your way there?
I think it's about 60-something degrees. Supposed to be nice all day until tonight, and then we got more thunderstorms coming in and stuff. So anyway, it's springtime in Oklahoma. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Good to hear you, though.
Roger. Yeah, it's been raining for a couple hours. I got up a while ago, and I got a metal roof out here on the deck, and I could hear it raining, and I can hear it right now. So we got a soaker out there today, like Mark said. Everything's growing. Leaves on the trees, grass, weeds, anything that's got a root on it.
Well, it's we've definitely just about got caught up with the rain here. It's everything's green, and got a little creek here in the park, and the frogs are making all kinds of noise and everything. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good day. So I'll get off of here, and we'll be listening. K5CFY.
W8WKY.
K5CFY and 8YMY. All right, Ray, you have a good day. We'll talk to you sometime in the near future, probably tomorrow. And 8YMY, we're listening.
K5CFY. Good morning, Ray, on the AM side of the dial today. AA8CT. I hope you and Fred had a great walk, and I'm about 5 minutes away. I've got to go pick an Amish crew up to put a roof on one of my sheds. So, how exciting. No ham fest for me, but that's okay. It's either one of them is going to cost me money, so I guess I should be thankful that at least this one's going to go in a positive direction. Great to hear you in there, and love talking to you on the Boredom Breaker. This is AA8CT.
AACT, K5CFY. Good to hear you, Craig. And we'll think I got the first hour today. Maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll probably be on there anyway, listening, if not on it. So we'll say hi to you. Good luck there with your project, and we'll catch you later. 73, have a great day. K5CFY.
you move
Craig,
to
I'm
you, John.
surprised you got
Get
the
there, and I
Amish
was
working on
walking away,
Saturday.
helping my wife get
Normally there are 5
situated
days
a little bit.
a week normally,
yeah.
because they like.
You're going to the
I know they won't work
is that
Sunday,
correct?
and normally many times they don't want to work Saturday. But you must have found somebody that, yeah, they'll work. Well, they're changing too. You know, they're changing. Some of them guys are changing the way they do things these days. KSFQV. But yeah, the Amish crew, they'll make a short work order out of that rough. KSFQV.
John, I don't know if Mark covered me up, but anyway, if you're going to the Hamfest, I hope you have a great time and enjoy yourself. And according to my weather prognosticator, about 7 o'clock, this stuff is supposed to move out of the Shreve area, and it's supposed to be nice for the rest of the day. So maybe you'll have a good Hamfest, and I'm just listening. I listen to the grass grow. It's growing so fast, it's creaking. So there you have it. With that, WB8 VMW, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Jim. And it's a bright, well, it's not sunny, but it is a little wet, but it's going to get better. How are you today? This is AAHCT.
AAHCT, WB8 VMW. Man, I'm just so good. I feel so good I should pay somebody. But anyway, I ain't got no money left. So, all righty, Craig. Well, thanks for the invite there. We'll go up and we'll get things started here with my number one war on Saturday that goes on between Muscles and Get Up and Go and WD-40. We'll see if Ron is making dust fly or rust fly, or is he just thinking about it and threatening it. So we'll find out now. KBA, TBQ, WB8, VMW. Well, Ron, have you looked at it long enough, and is it time to go over there and make the rust fly? We're listening.
WB8 PMW, this is KB8 TPQ. Good morning, Jim, and you got it. I've been staring it down, and it's still sitting there. It's not moving until I go over and push on it and pull. But anyhow, I'm planning to do that in a couple minutes here. I did get on a little earlier and heard that you like to sharpen knives, buck knives in particular. Well, that's a favorite of mine, too. I've been doing that for years. I love that. A good piece of steel called a buck knife or a Gerber knife or some of those really good ones. And I like to make them so you can shave, too. Was wondering if you ever used a strop. I got a razor strop that I finish them off with, leather and canvas, and boy, can that really finish off the edge. KB8 TPQ, back to WB8 VMW.
Well, since you mentioned that, I used to do leather work. I used to tool leather. I made gun cases, the leather ones, purses and wallets. One thing I did make, there was a sheriff. I can't remember his name now, but he was down in Canal Fulton, and he wanted me to make a holster because he carried around I think it was a revolver. It was a fancy one. So I took it and then I measured it out. I made him a holster for it and took it down to him. And he starts laughing, and he says, "No," he says, "you got this here on the right side." He says, "I'm left-handed." So he said, "I'll tell you what, you make me one for the left-hand side, and I'll go buy another gun." So I made him a holster for the left and right. But anyway, I never used a strop to finish off my knives. The oil stone done pretty good. But to top it off, I used a Red Wing boot top. And I didn't use it like a strap. Well, like a strap, but it was flat. And I was just using and take the feather off the edge with the Red Wing boot top, laying flat on the desk. That's about the same stuff. But good morning, Ron. And yes, all my brothers have a buck knife that my dad got us and it had engraved for us. I did have a German knife, beautiful knife. I gave that to my grandson. We don't use it anymore. He's keeping it. It's a keepsake. WB8 VMW.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, that sounds like you use the leather from the boot just like a strop would be, and takes off that edge. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting. I enjoy sharpening a good knife. I better let you go because you got a lot of people wanting to say good morning to you. I'm going to go over and move some of that metal, some of those dumbbells and smart bells, and I'll be listening. KBA TPQ. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Ron. Well, you take care, and don't let that there big piece of iron get to you. Listen to your body when it says, "Okay, that's enough." Yeah, you've tortured that there piece of iron enough. Now you don't want to go around tomorrow smelling like Ben Gay. Take care, Ron, and we'll catch you next Saturday. Alrighty, well, I don't know if Nancy would be on the road or not, but we'll give her a courtesy call and let her know we're still thinking of her. KI5 OZZ WB8 VMW. Alrighty, well, now we'll try Jeanette down there, KI5 SSR WB8 VMW. How about it, Jeanette? Are you awake this morning? Or Mike, either one? That's one good thing about Saturday. You can always sleep in. Okay, now we'll go to the top of the list over here. K8 PMI WB8 VMW. How about it, Grandpa Phil? Are you up this morning? You don't have to work, do you?
W8WKY.
WB8 VMW, this is K8 PMI. Good morning there, Ray. Of course I'm up. I'm running the net. So I'm sitting back here in the weeds, taking names while you're getting them out of the bushes. So other than that, looking forward to the grandbaby's first birthday party today. So got that on the horizon, which is awesome. So other than that, I'll let you round them up. I got NetLogger up and running, so if you want to check in on NetLogger, go right ahead, and I'll add you to the list. Otherwise, Jim will call you, and we'll get you on the list that way. So other than that, I'll send it back to you, Jim, get them all rounded up, and I'll talk to you at the top of the hour. This is K8 PMI.
All righty, Phil. Well, yeah, I'll get them all messed up, and you straighten them up in behind me there. So, all righty. We'll see if JJ's listening this morning. I haven't heard him this morning. N9TN WB8 BMW. Boring, Tennessee. Is it awake this morning, or are we still napping?
Well, good morning, Jim. Good morning to all the pre-net, Barometer Net peoples. Not much going on here in Boring, Tennessee. It's finally getting a little light out there. Don't even know what the weather is this morning. I haven't even looked at it. I've been up since about 2:30 this morning. Couldn't sleep, and I've been listening to you guys since about 5:50. I logged in and y'all talking about all kinds of things. And anyway, other than that, the morning report here, the arm doing okay. I go back Tuesday for some more pain and torture, and that'll be my last pain and torture to get it all straightened out. And then next month we're going to start working on strengthening and weight bearing. So I'm looking forward to that, holding stuff and being able to lift things. That's been what I'm wanting to do. Man, it stinks not being able to use it. Anyway, not much else to report here. Just sitting here in the recliner, just listening to the radio this morning. N9TN, back to you, Jim. Good morning.
All righty, JJ. Well, sounds like everything is going okay. Your pain, see, it's a pain management. You know, they make you do things that you think you shouldn't be doing because it hurts. But then in the end, they know what they're doing, supposedly. So good luck, and pretty soon you'll be able to pick up and go just like you always did. Hopefully, all will go 100%. All righty, JJ, you take care, and let your body tell you, when the pain and torture gets done with you, did they do you any good? So hopefully they did. All righty, now we'll go to see if John's having the top of the morning this morning. AC8AT, WB8 BMW, top of the morning, John.
WB8 BMW, AC8AT, and a big top of the morning to you, Jim. Well, you got us through another week, my friend. God bless you. Boy, we need you around, Jim, to get us through these weeks. Anyway, Elyria is 56 degrees, and it's going to be a high of 57. Ooh. And let's see, a 15% chance of rain today. And with that, ask Phil to put me in and out this morning in 24 steps. And with that, Jim, I'll say best of 73s to the entire gang, and a big top of the morning to you and Judy. WB8 BMW, AC8AT. Top of the morning, my friend.
All righty, John. Well, Phil, he's in the weeds there, and I'm pretty sure he's got you marked down as in and out. All righty. Well, you take care. 24 seems like it's a good number. Okay, we'll work on 24, and who knows? Maybe we'll get up to 25. But don't rush it. All righty. Now we'll go down and see if Chris has got his coffee, or is he already in the mobile? KE8 MMY WB8 BMW. I'm running late.
You're running too late.
Yeah, I'll get down to you, Mark. Okay, well, I don't hear Chris. I probably already missed him. All righty. Now we'll go down. I haven't heard Tom this morning. WAAGXX, WB8 BMW. Morning, Tom.
Good morning, Jim. Yeah, got a little busy when you got on there, so I just listened. Hope you're doing good, and enjoy the day. Don't see we're going to get any sun peaks, but at least it's starting out warm, but it's not going to change very much. Have a great day. WB BMW, W8GXX.
All righty, Tom. Well, you know, the weather's warm and it's raining. I love to sit on the front porch and watch it rain. Now that I don't have to worry about getting the mops and everything in the basement. All righty, Tom. Take care. All righty, time for Middle Mark. Okay, now he's not out chasing a time clock this morning, hopefully. Maybe he's just sitting around doing nothing. There's no room on the veranda for him. There's too many antennas out there. K4OG, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Middle Mark.
WB8 VMW, K4OG. Good morning, Jim and everyone. Yeah, Jim, I got quite a few antennas in the living room that need putting together and sticking out there. I've been chasing around my coffee cup this morning, and no leaks over here. That's good. Jim, I see we got on my weather indicator a half a moon out there. I'm still wondering what that Artemis did with the other half. 59 degrees, and the thing says, I don't know, it's got some raindrops and a sunflower. I don't know what that means. All right, Jim. Yeah, we're just waking up over here, trying to figure out what the wonderful day has in store. K4OG, back to Jim.
All righty, now, always forget there, Middle Mark, that the good Lord made a great day. It's the way we use it, whether it can be good or it can turn out crappy. So smile and make it a good day, you know. Now, since you can't get on your veranda anymore with all the antennas, now you're cluttering up your living room. I think you ought to start thinking about buying some property out there so that you can have an antenna farm. Because the landlord, he won't let you on the roof, so, man, you're in a quandrum there. All righty, Middle Mark. I got to keep traveling on here before I tell a lie and Bill gets on me. KE8SFS, WB8 VMW. Are you on the couch watching Highway to Heaven, or are you in bed talking on a radio and doing word find there, Mark?
W8WKY.
Well, I'm laying on the bed, but I'm not doing the word search. I'm doing the solitary on my phone, and it don't look too good. I'm losing. You might have some port time today. It's supposed to stop raining sometime today, and it's supposed to get some sunshine a little bit. We'll see. You know, it's supposed to get up to 80 degrees. I want to see that. You know, but out of that, doing okay and everything. You know, and I think they're going to have the Barometer Net today too. Ray got the first hour, and I think Josh might have the second hour. And I don't know for sure, but they might be on our radio, our review today. With that, I'll get it back to you. Hope you and Judy had a good day. Kia at 8, Sarah Pluto, sir.
All righty, Mark. Yeah, we'll have a good day. We'll get some porch time, even if it is watching the rain. KC8 FQB WB8 VMW. Now it's your turn there, Mark.
What's up, QV? Yeah, I don't know where he's getting 80 degrees at. It ain't going to be 80 degrees for a while now. We're going back down a little bit. And that. So I can't wait to get some dry time so we can start mowing. I got to mow this one thing. It's like woolly bear. I got one packet woolly bear. But yeah, so I ain't getting down to that ham fest. I've been down to it. Went with that Wally auction house. I've been a couple of years. I went down when it was in the winter. Now they moved it out to the spring. Yeah, we got NVIS Day later on today. It'll be on 3902 or 7240, and they're from 10 to 4. So there'd be different counties working that, different areas groups. And we got the POTA tonight. We got the Hamfest this morning. So there's plenty to do. Yeah, other people got plenty of other things they can find, pedal them bikes around, or do a lawn, or maybe plant some flowers or something. Although they plant flowers, they might just float away. Yeah, so hopefully everyone can find something to do in this weather. So we'll send it back away, Jim, KCFQV.
Alrighty, Mark. Well, I ain't going to do nothing. Alrighty, KE8, HNK, WB8, BMW. Good morning, Elmer. Are you in the radio room this morning?
Yes, I am, Jim. Good morning. KE8, HNK at WB, BMW. Just barely getting up, and I'm really, really tired and sore. So I'm going to go back to bed for a little bit. Thanks for calling me. K8HNK, back over to WB BMW.
All righty, Elmer. Yeah, I'm running out of time here. We got to get Randy. See how many dogs he's got in his lap. KDACFH, WB8, BMW. I say you got one pup in your lap there, and your daughter's doing just fine. How am I doing, Randy?
KD8CSH. Good morning, Jim. You're batting 1,000 this morning. Got the little red one in the chair with me. A little damp outside. I'm hoping that weekend finishes up the way it started, that everything's going to be okay. I've got to get out of here early, so I've already notified Phil I got to scoot here a little bit. I've got a place I want to be in a little bit this morning, so just wanted to say hi. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and just stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Will you take care? All righty, I'm going to jump over to Mark in Clarksville real quick. Get him taken care of. Then we'll go up. And see if Tom got a critter report there. WB6 BJN WB8 BMW. Morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Jim. I had to wait for my Node to give me a weather update there. Hang on a moment. Right, yeah, I got it. And good morning to you, and good morning to Judy, and good morning to everybody this weekend on here. Hope everybody's having a great day. 29.81.3 on the barometer, and it is holding steady. It's been dropping last few days. 58.5 degrees and 58 degrees on the dew point. We got some fog this morning. We have a dense fog advisory. We had 0.44 of an inch of rain yesterday, almost a half inch. We had a big shower come through, a couple of lightning strikes, and brought about 0.44 of an inch of rain. A pretty heavy little shower came through. 99% humidity. Southwest winds, 3 gusting to 9, and it's going to be partly cloudy and skies around 80 to 85 here today. So nice day, but looks like some severe weather maybe next week. We'll be around for weather later on. Sarah's doing good. Back to you, Jim, WB6BJ.
excellent job there, Mark. Sounds like, that southern part of the country has been having a lot of bad luck here lately with the weather. Alrighty, Mark, I thank you. KA8MNT, WB8 BMW. Good morning, Tom. Any weather report, or not a weather report, but any sportsman report down there? I think it's going to rain today, so they'd probably be hunkered down. WB8 BMW. Well, maybe Tom is out getting information for us, so we'll just let him round things up there. We'll go up and see if Red and Fred is on the couch already. K5 CFY WB8 BMW. How about it, Ray? Walk over, now it's resting time, right?
WB8 VNW K5 CFY. Yes, sir. We're back. Fred's asleep, and looks like we're going to have a pretty good day here. I think we got thunderstorms coming in tonight, but for right now, it's really nice out. So we had a good walk. Fred didn't find anything yet. No wampus kitties or anything. So, but all is well. Thanks for being there for us, Jim, and wave a hand there at Miss Judy. Y'all have a good day. Hope you get a little porch time, and we'll say 73 to you. Good to hear everybody. K5, CFY, back to you, Jim.
All righty, Ray. Well, it's about time for them little peeper frogs to be out there making all kinds of noise. And pretty soon it'll be gallinippers and the grasshoppers. Give something for Fred to run around and catch and crunch on. All righty, Ray. Sounds good. And I hate to see the weather on the television at Oklahoma and all down around your area gets all those twisty things, you know. Man, that's hard on antennas, towers, and stuff like that. So you guys find you a deep hole to hunker down in when one of them twisty things comes in your neighborhood. You guys be safe down there. All righty. Well, let me see. We got about 4 minutes before I turn it over to Phil and him make it official. So if anybody wants to jump in and say good morning, we got about 3.5 minutes. WB8 BMW.
Hey, good morning. It's Kilo Mike 5 Yankee. Hope all is well. Jeanette's still sleeping. We're doing a lot better each day, and hope everyone has a great day. Kilo Mike 5 Yankee.
All righty. Well, you sound like a listener, so good to hear you this morning. All righty. Let me see. We'll back up and, everybody stay out there. Stay dry today, because I hear it raining like crazy here now. So stay dry, and if you got a porch, sit on it and watch Mother Nature water your lawn so that you can pay somebody to come and mow it, or mow it yourself. Okay, we're listening again. We got 3 minutes left. WBA BMW.
WBA BMW K4OG. Jim, I forgot to tell you, the R&D team is reuniting tomorrow at NT8D's house about 9-ish. Just wanted to let you know, anyone's invited. K4OG.
All righty. Well, I'm glad the technicians is up and at 'em there. And we give him something to play with. Now, the Attic Masters, they're fairly straightforward. But that one NFED, that's the one. There's a lot of people that just like, would like to stretch out an NFED. So I'm sort of interested in that one to get either good, bad, or indifferent on that one. So we'll wait for the R&D lab and then I'm gonna make my pages for my different things on the Attic Master and the NFED. The NFED is for somebody that wants to build one for themselves. Give them an idea on what how the R&D come up, and the manufacturer, what he started with and what he ended up with, if you know what I mean there. Alrighty, well, now we got about a minute and a half before we turn it over to Grandpa. WB8VMW.
WB8VMW from KB8LJ. I'm waking up here.
Oh, good morning, LJ. Well, we got 1 minute, so anything monstrous happen there, or is it all just another start of a beautiful day?
Well, I'm still thinking about an experience I had with artificial intelligence yesterday. I got into a long conversation with it about a lady friend I know, and it was unbelievable. You absolutely could not believe you were just talking to a piece of stupid software. Because its thoughts and insights were amazing. So, WB8VMW from KB8LJ.
Yeah, I have used that on the computer a couple times, but yeah, it's pretty smart. It's got a lot of information that it can reach out and pick up. Alrighty, well, I've got a bunch of them out there waiting to check in and make it all official, so I'm going to back up out of here and maybe go out on the front porch and listen to it rain until Judy gets up and makes me some bacon-flavored oatmeal. KAPMI WB8VMW. Good morning, Grandpa Phil with a 1-year-old granddaughter coming up.
Good morning, Barometer Netters and all our Outlanders. CQ. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. We're at 147 Mark 39 megahertz with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. This is a control net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic should go through net control. Emergency traffic is welcome to break in at any time. Your net control operator for this morning is Phil, K8PMI. So, let's send it back over to Jim for his final thoughts of the day. WB8VMW. What's your final thought of the day?
Well, the final thought of the day, Phil, is smile. You know, the good Lord made a beautiful day, and it was just a little bit of rain, you know, and a lot of people are smiling at the rain. Some are not. But it's a beautiful day, and just keep smiling, and it'll turn out to be great. So we'll back on out of here and let you take care of things, make everything official. It's a pretty good crowd out there, and so I'm going to head into the kitchen and see if I can. I'm not even on an attempt to make my own bacon-flavored oatmeal. Never turns out right. So we'll say everybody stay safe, stay well. If you're going out to have fun, you know, make sure you have fun, and stay safe and stay healthy. We'll get a hold of you next week and see if you've done something really interesting over the weekend. Okay, I got to get out of here. My mouth is getting numb and my brain is getting dumber. WB8 VMW, back to net. 7 trees, everybody.
All right, thanks a lot there, Jim. We'll be clear with WB8 VMW. He got 19 people that he called on. So anybody that he talked to, I have you on the list. I have Randy, KD8ZSH, a short time. I'm going to go to him first, and then I'll hit our Outlanders. But if there's anybody else that is short time or mobile, call me now, and we'll get you up on the top of the list here. So this is K8PMI, and I'm listening.
Kilo Echo Zulu.
All right, we only had one in there, and you were barely keeping the repeater open. All I got was KE8, and then there was a Zulu in there. So hopefully you are mobile and you're at the top of the hill. Why don't you go ahead and repeat that call? All right, nothing heard. So hopefully you're mobile and you'll get back in an area where you can get us, and we'll circle back. Let me get to Randy at the top of the list here. KD8ZSH. This is K8PMI. What do you got for this morning, Randy?
KD8ZSH. Morning, Phil. Good morning, everybody. I just want to say hi to everybody. I've got a place I want to be here in a little bit. Just want to stop in and say hi to everybody. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be safe out there and stay dry. KD8GSH clear and back to net. 73s, everybody.
W8WKY.
All right, Randy. Good to hear from you. We'll be clear with KD8ZSH. You be safe today and enjoy your day. Let's head on down to Boring, Tennessee. N9TN. JJ, what do you got for the net this morning? This is K8PMI.
Well, good morning, Grandpa Phil. Hope you're doing all right. And hope everybody on the Barometer Net is doing okay. Haven't checked in a while. I hope y'all didn't miss me too bad. We're expecting some rain today. It's the percentage has went down. It was 100% today, but it's went down to about 60%. High today is supposed to be 68 degrees. It's been in the 80s for about 2 weeks. So I don't know what that's all about. It's supposed to be back in the 80s tomorrow, but man, I've got 54 degrees right now, 54, and I guess it's a little front coming through. Anyway, not much going on here, just enjoying the morning. I woke up, I must have landed on my arm wrong sleeping this morning and got up about 2:30 and been up ever since. Turn it back over to you, Phil. Thank you for allowing me to check in, be part of the net. And thanks for Jim checking in, letting us check in early and talking to him. I do have a question for Jim, though. That bacon-flavored oatmeal, is that bacon flavoring a powder or a liquid, or what is that? Inquiring minds want to know. Anyway, everybody have a great day. 7:30. From Boring, Tennessee, this is November 9, Tango, November.
All right, JJ. Yeah, I was always wondering that, too. I think that they cook the bacon, and then she cuts it up and then dumps the bacon and grease all in the oatmeal. That would be my guess. All right, we'll be clear with N9TN. Let's head out to Tulsa and talk with Ray. I think we're going to have the Board and Breaker simulcast here. I think Josh has one of the hours, and I'm not sure who the other net control operator is, but we'll let Ray let us know what's going on with that. K5 CFY, you're up next on the Barometer Net.
K5 CFY, good morning, Phil, and all the netizens out there on this early Saturday morning. Not much going on here. Mr. Josh has got the second hour today, and I'll probably end up with the first hour. If not, somebody will be there. But anyway, good to hear you in there, Phil. Thanks for getting my Saturday started off right. So we'll say 73 to you, and have a fun net. K5 CFY, back to you, Phil.
All right, thanks a lot, Ray. I will. I don't think I'm going to make the boredom breaker because at 1 o'clock, Grandpa Phil's going to his granddaughter's first birthday party, which I know when we had my son, we just did a little thing with family. This is like a wedding reception. I don't get what that generation does, but being that it's my granddaughter, I guess I have to be there. So, all right, Ray, we'll catch you on down the logs. It's great talking with you. Now let's head out to the Grapevine. Michael checked in. I guess his wife is still sleeping, but we'll see what's up with Michael. KM5Y, this is K8PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net. He must have went back to bed. So, all right, we'll start at the top of the list. One of the first persons I heard early in the morning, Mr. President. I don't know if he's driving. I know he's going to breakfast with KB8LNK in the presidential beast. But let's see if he's out there. KD8SLG, this is K8PMI. You out there, Nick? All right, Nick must be at breakfast, but that's okay. Let's get to our, I forgot Ronald. He's waiting to get on the treadmill. KB8TPQ, this is K8PMI. What do you got going on, Ron, and what do you got for the net? This is K8PMI.
KB8TPQ, good morning, Phil, and all the netizens and the listeners in. Thank you, sir, for remembering me. I appreciate the opportunity to check in and to listen to all the chit-chat. I got a busy day today, actually, so I need to keep moving. But thanks for all you do there, Phil, and I'll let it back to you. KB8TPQ, back to net control.
All right, Ron, you have a great workout and enjoy your day. We'll be clear with KB8TPQ. Let's head on down to, who did I want to get? Tom. I noticed that when I talked to you, Tom, the last couple times, you sound different. You must have switched radios or did something different. WAAGXX, this is K8PMI. What do you got for the net this morning?
Good morning, Phil. Yeah, probably just the voice. Coming out of the frogginess. So, should be getting better as we go. Anyhow, thanks for being there. And sometimes, I'm on the HT right now. I got to take the wife's vehicle. She's taking mine. Later today, go shopping. So, anyhow, you have a good one. And hopefully this rain will quit here pretty soon. KPMI, WAGXX Mobile.
All right, good to talk to you, Tom. Yeah, I haven't talked to you much in the morning. The morning now, when I make my drive in, it's getting real busy, so which is good. I don't mind that. But it's good talking to you. We'll be clear with WA8GXX. Let's head on out to Shreve. I know Craig had something going on this morning, and we'll see what he's up to. AA8CT, this is K8PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net. Well, we must have missed Craig. I knew he was busy, but that's okay. Let's get rid of the dog pound here. We'll start off with middle mark, K40G. I guess you got something going on Sunday. You're going to be going to the POTA as well. Let us know what your day is going to be holding. K40G, you're up next on the Barometer Net.
K8PMI, K4OG. Thank you, Bill. Well, let me give you my barometric pressure. I got 993 millibars over here in Copley. And, yes, sir, if I get enough of my chores done, I plan to go over there to Wingfoot Lake, and don't know if I'll be activating anything. I might just play around with my arrow antenna and point it at some satellites or something. That would be the highlight of my day, I think. And, Phil, I'm just wondering if anybody noticed or is perplexed or bothered like me, when you go into Subway and you order your sub, and they split that bun open to prepare it, and they open it up where the top is facing them, and they start putting the meat on. Well, they put the meat on the top of the bun, and all the fixings end up on the bottom of the bun. Does that bug anyone besides me? K4OG, back to you, Phil.
W8WKY.
All right, Mark, K4OG. That doesn't bug me as much as I like the fixins or the lettuce to actually have the sauce on it. I don't like it Mike's sub shop when they put the tomatoes on and then they put the juice all on it and it splashes off the tomatoes and doesn't get on the lettuce. That's what bugs me. Hi. All right, we'll be clear with K4OG. Let's head on down the southern mark. KE8SFS. What do you got for the net this morning there, Mark? This is K8PMI.
Well, not too much. It's raining right now here in Wadburn. And we got 58 degrees. I just saw it. And we're supposed to get up to 80 today, but now it's just changed down to 60 degrees. So they're only going to get up to 60 degrees. No, I can't do nothing about that. And gas price is $3.98, $3.99 all around Wagner. Let me drop that for a bit. I think the POTA, how you pronounce it, is today, not tomorrow. I think it at between 5 and 9 o'clock today, and if I remember. And we got the board net at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Ray got the first hour, and I think Josh got the second hour, if I remember. But out of that, doing okay and everything. And I'll probably be on the board net today. And with that, I'll give it back to you, Phil. Kia F8, sir, Pato, sir.
All right there, Mark. Yeah, I was saying that, the POTA's today. Tomorrow they're doing antenna testing over at NT8D's house. So
That's what I was talking about, K4OG going to do. But, yep, good to talk to you, Mark, and you have a fantastic day. Enjoy that bed and that couch. We'll be clear with KE8SFS. Now let's head on out to Aurora, 2 cities over from me. KC8FQV. What do you got going on today there, Mark? This is K8PMI.
Well, Phil, I'm not going down to Dover. I was wanting to do that, but I was up too long last night. I didn't get no sleep. But I'll go out and do some mowing maybe today. I'll see what happens. I'll find the high places and stay high and dry and mow. Try, Yeah, we dodged the rain yesterday and got the tractor pulled at diesel. So, yeah, there's that. There's NVIS near field communications later on today, 10 to 4. So there will be different groups doing that on 3902 or 7240. And they're on DMR 31395, I think they are. They're not doing it. They're that just
KD8SLG.
Get together and know how to do it. To test and whatever. And yeah, POTA. I may run down to POTA tonight. It's close enough to me. Yeah, a chance to get to go to Wingfoot Lake. Well, it used to be the Goodyear Ham Fest was there many years ago when it was owned by Goodyear. Now it's owned by the state. So we'll send it back your way, Phil. KC8FQV.
All right, thanks a lot, Mark. We'll be clear with KC8FQV. While you were talking, I heard KD8SLG in there as well. KD8SLG, this is K8PMI. You got traffic for us?
K8PMI, this is KD8SLG Mobile, here in the Beast with KB8LNK, and we're heading down to the Tuska Ham Fest, and that's what's going on there. And yeah, Ron told me I missed your call earlier. I was waiting for the truck to roll out of the compound, so thought I'd jump in and say hi. Good morning, Phil, and all y'all. Have a great day, man. Thanks, Phil. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, I put KB8LNK in there as well, the driver of the Beast. Make sure, Ron, that you take care of Mr. President there. And if we need to get some bodyguards, we're going to have to implement that as well. So you guys have a great day. Hopefully I can catch you down at the POTA event. Just depends on how long my granddaughter's birthday party lasts. So hopefully we'll see you guys today. If not, we'll catch you on down the log. We'll be clear with KD8SLG and KB8LNK, and we're going to head out to John. I don't know if he's at home or he's out preparing the fields for baseball. N8YMY, this is K8PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Good morning, Phil. No, I'm on my way to breakfast. I took the day off. I gotta work all day tomorrow. What a beautiful day out here, as Jim would say. Yeah, I'm a little miscombobulated this morning. Jim passed me by again on the net. I guess sometimes you got a love-hate relationship going there. I don't know. But anyhow, I'm headed to breakfast, and then I'm going to go drop about 5 boxes of shred material off at the local credit union. Then I'm going to head south and see what I can get into down there at the Hamfest. So have a great day. Definitely enjoy your granddaughter's birthday because that's a great thing. I know all about that. I did 10 of them now. My granddaughter's 10. I can't believe she's getting so old. But she's at that fun stage now where she wants to hang out and do things with me. So, and we're clear. Listen, have a great day.
right, John. We'll catch you later, and we'll be clear with NAYMY, and you could protect Mr. President there on the other side while you're down at that ham fest. Hi. All right, we'll be clear with NAYMY, and let's head out to our NORS group. We'll hit Scott first. Chris wasn't on, but I'll give him a call anyhow. But we'll start off with KE8VOX. Scott, what's the lake look like, and how's the home build going? This is K8PMI.
Good morning, Phil. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX. Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Well, this morning the lake's not looking all too bad. We only got about half-foot waves. The water temperature went up to 48.6, but we got a lot of rain. We got 1.83 inches of rain from once it started raining yesterday, and it's finally quit, but a lot of rain. So I imagine that lake going to turn into pretty muddy here shortly. But the air temperature here is 44.6, and I told you about the rain and the amount of rain, and we got the wind's kind of fluttering around between 5 and 0, mostly on the 0 side. And the house has come along pretty good. Started doing the landscaping on it and whatnot. They're still working on the inside, finishing all the little stuff. So it probably be a little while yet. That little stuff seems to take a long time, but that's about it. Thanks for doing the net there, Phil. Thanks for getting me in, and have a great day. KE8VOX, sending it back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right, Scott, thanks a lot. We'll be clear with KE8VOX, and yes, I built like 3 houses, and the final stages take the longest, all the little details, and then moving in's a pain in the neck, too. So I'm not doing it again. I'm staying in this little old house, and I like it. So other than that, you have a great day. I think Elmer went back to bed, but I'll give him a call. WB6BJN, start preparing your stuff. You're going to come up here in a couple. I'm going to get to Elmer and Chuck, and then we'll get to you. So, KE8HNK, this is K8PMI. You out there, Elmer?
HNK, K8PMI, good morning. Yeah, I'm out here. I just finally got up. When Jim called me, I was just in pretty bad rough shape. My shoulder was hurting. Everything that could possibly hurt on me was hurting, including my head, so I just got some Tylenol, and I'm sitting here listening to the net, drinking my coffee, and I'm a little bit better now, so I wanted to say everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. I got a busy day ahead of me of mowing and cleaning and stuff like that, so just trying to get it ready and get it started. K8HNK, back over to K8PMI, 73, everybody stay healthy and stay blessed.
All right, Elmer. Sounds good. And, yep, the chores never end, so there's always something. Finish one thing, and then there'll be another. So we'll be clear with KE8HNK. Let's head on out to North Bedstead. Hopefully Chuck got out of bed, but he may not have yet. KB8LJ. This is K8PMI.
K8PMI in the group from KB8LJ. Nope, I'm still working the beds on the air and contemplating what's going on around me. It's been an interesting experience. As I mentioned earlier, I had a surprising encounter with AI in which it decided to play psychology. A lady I know, and still digesting what all it had to say. It was unbelievable. I was having a long, involved conversation with nothing but a piece of damn software, and you'd never know it from the way it was behaving. So everybody else out there, be aware, AI may be more than just something that it tells you how to change a flat tire. It'll sneak up on you. So this is KB8LJ, back to net.
All right, Chuck, you just be careful with that AI. It's not always correct. Still got to use your brain, or you could be like my wife and get in fights with it. So other than that, I don't use it very much, just a question here or there, but you got to think outside the box. All right, we'll be clear with KB8LJ, and Mark, hopefully you're ready down there. WB6BJN, this is K8PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Hey, good morning. Good morning to you there, Phil, and good morning. Yep, I'm ready. I've been ready since back when I gave the information to Jim. So very good, sounding good here this morning. Everybody sounds good. 29.82.2 on the barometer, and it is holding steady right now. We have a dense fog advisory in effect down here. 58.1 degrees and 58 degrees on the dew point, so both of them real close. Temperature and dew point are real close. 99%, so that brings fog. Got less than a mile visibility and dense fog advisory until 9 a.m. this morning. Looks like there's been some rain in parts of Ohio. Could be some more through the weekend. The best chance, though, looks like Monday night and Tuesday, as the low pressure and cold front that could bring all modes of severe weather, meaning tornadoes, severe thunderstorms. Unfortunately for here, Middle Tennessee could work into your area and also bring some severe weather as well. Probably weakening a little more, though, by the time it gets into parts of Ohio. So it looks like it might be our turn. Let me take a break. The Midwest around Michigan could also have some severe weather Monday night. Once we get through Monday and Tuesday, there's going to be rain and some thunderstorms, but it doesn't look as severe. So we got to get through Monday. Monday looks potentially very volatile for parts of the Mid-South and parts of the Midwest, the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, Mississippi. So say a lot of prayers for everybody here. This thing hasn't changed. It's still about 60 hours out, so a lot of things can change, but we need to be very weather aware down here. California could get a little drizzle or rain along the coast during the weekend. There could even be some rain in parts of Florida next week with these cold fronts. So that's pretty much the deal. Temperatures here this morning are in the 50s. Barometer's 29.82. That's low. It doesn't look like we're going to get any rain today, but that barometer's already low, so that's going to allow this stuff to get cranking, I think, as we get toward the weekend and into the first part of next week. Phil, back to you, and hope everybody's going to have a great weekend. Back to you, sir. WB6BJ.
All right, thank you, Mark. We'll be clear with WB6BJN, and that is the bottom of the list. You are listening to the W8WKY repeater, This there Barometer Net, and I'm looking for some check-ins. So your net control operator is Phil, K8PMI, and I'm listening. Call him out, please.
K8MMI, good morning, Grandpa Phil. This is Kristen Amherst. Kilo Echo 8, Mike Yankee.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Fox Whiskey, Jim from Avon.
And 0 BF.
November 8, Juliet, Kilo, Oscar, Joe in Willoughby.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf Hotel Papa, Ryan in Canton, in and out.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q, Jarris in Tulsa.
Okay. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Alpha, Jeff Mobile.
2X, Joe in Akron.
All right, I'll pick it up there.
W8WKY.
Right at the very beginning, there was an in and out station. I got KE8MMY, and he doubled with an in and out station. Could that in and out station call back, please?
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf Hotel Papa, Ryan in Canton, in and out.
I got you, Ryan, KF8GHP. There was another in and out station. All right, nothing heard. It could be the same one. I got KF8FW Jim. I got N0BF, NHAKO, KF8GHP. I got Jarris, AI5Q, and I got Jeff, KF8DTA, and then Joe in Akron. I didn't get your call. Can you come back?
That's Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Quebec X-ray.
All right, I got you, Joe. KE8MI. You weren't up early this morning. You must have slept in. What do you got for us, Chris? This is K8PMI.
K8PMI, no, I've been bright-eyed and bushy-tailed since about 4:30 this morning, and when Jim got around to calling me, there was some repeater somewhere along the way that had to identify itself quickly, and as soon as it got done, I slammed that button down and started talking. Only when I left off of it, I could hear that I was on top of somebody else, so I missed that, and then I heard you a little bit ago saying that you didn't hear from me, but you were going to give me a call later, and then you got to the end of your rope, and so with tears in my eyes, I just sat down to salt my coffee a little bit, but now we got more people checking in, so we're going to have a good day. KE8MMI, back to you, Grandpa Phil.
All right, Chris, you're calling me on the carpet. Yeah, I meant to call you right after Scott, and I looked at my list, and I forgot about you. Shame on me. All right, take care, Chris. We'll be clear with KE8MMY. Then we're going to head over to Jim, KF8FW. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Good morning, Phil, and everybody on the net. I hope everybody is having a great day. As we all know, looking out the window, kind of dreary today. Hopefully it might clear up a little bit. I don't think it's supposed to rain anymore over here, at least in Avon. And looking forward to tomorrow. I'm driving down to Columbus and doing some POTA with my daughter, who I'm trying to encourage to get her technician's license. So that's the plan for me. Hope everybody has a great weekend. 73s, KF8, Fox Whiskey. Back to net control.
All right, good deal. We'll be clear with KF8, FW. You enjoy the day. And next on the list, I got NOBF. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Thank you. This is N0BF, November 0, Bravo Foxtrot. And my name is Steve. I live at Bay Village. Anyway, thanks for checking me in. I'm running about 10 watts, and the first time I've ever done this, I happened to find this just by chance. So I'm glad. I don't know when you guys get on, but I'm glad I found you. So you might let me know if it's how many days a week you get on or what time. Anyway, my name is Steve in Village and running 10 watts on I have a little M-squared loop of about 25 feet. And that's what's happening. So anyway, back to that. And thanks again for checking me in. This is N0BF.
All right, Stephen. Thank you for joining us. The Barometer Net is runs Monday through Saturday, starting at 7 a.m. and runs for about an hour. During the week, they usually go to about 8:30 or so. Saturdays are usually a little bit lighter. We run to about 8, but I've gone as late as 8:30. So we'll take them as long as we can get them, and welcome aboard, and hopefully you become a regular. If you get on early, there's always chat at about 6 o'clock in the morning, picks up at about 6:30, and then Jim, WB8VMW, runs like a pre-net from 6:30 to 7, and then the net control takes over after that. So it's a good time. All right, we'll be clear with Joe, we'll be clear with Stephen, N8 or NOBF, and let's head over to Joe, N8JKO. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO via EchoLink. Well, we've got 52 degrees and about 85% humidity here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. Right now, it's a bit cloudy, and darn it, we did have some rain last night. Unfortunately, didn't put out the rain gauge yet for the season, so I don't have a measurement. But that's the fun of planet Earth. We can always catch up. Otherwise, got an interesting day. Going to be trying to catch up with the grandkids at the Ball Diamond and see if there's going to be a game. Keeping our fingers crossed and just enjoying being with them. So, with that, I'll send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless you all. And 7-3. N8JKO back to Net Control.
All right, thank you, Joe. You be blessed as well. We'll be clear with N8JKO. Let's head out to Jairus in Tulsa, AI5Q. What's going on, Jairus, and what do you got for the net? This is K8PMI.
Well, good morning, Phil, and everyone on the net. We've got a jam-packed day. It's Varick, my now 13-year-old son's birthday today, and my daughter Noelle has her 8th grade dance later tonight, and we're leaving them at home while we take the little three to a Cub Scout camp out over in Locust Grove, about an hour east of here. So we're hoping the rain holds off until we're kind of done with that, but it's supposed to move in later tonight. And there's a possibility of some decent-sized hail with it. So hail plus tents don't mix very well. And we can't spend the night because we got confirmation on Sunday morning at 7:30. So will probably miss all of the exciting weather, but not all of the excitement. So that's the hope anyway. Just need to get through the day and come home and get to bed so that they can get up bright and early tomorrow and make it to church and get confirmation through with, and then go over to the mother-in-law's house for an after party. So a little bit of a busy weekend, but yeah, that's okay. It's what happens when you got 5 kids. There's always something. AI 5Q. Back to you, Phil.
All right, Jairus, it sounds like your plate is full, and those are the best times of life right there. So you enjoy it. Yeah, I grew up with 5 in my family, and it was always a zoo, but a lot of memories. We'll be clear with AI5Q. Let's head on out to Jeff in New Franklin, KF8DTA. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Good morning. I am actually mobile through Montrose here, so might not get in very well. Just wanted to give you one for the books. KF8 DTA, back to control.
W8WKY.
I apologize, Jeff. I marked you as mobile, and I forgot to throw you to the top of the list, but I'm glad you stayed within range of the repeater. So thanks for checking in. I greatly appreciate it. We'll be clear with KF8 DTA. Let's head on out to Joe in Akron, KE8VQX. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
K8PMI, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Phil, and everyone on the Saturday edition. Man, was it coming down when I got up at 6:30. I had disconnected my antennas last night before the storms, or yesterday afternoon before the storms rolled through, and I could not figure out why I was getting all kinds of hiss and stuff on the repeater frequency here. But when I had reconnected my antennas, I hooked my 2-meter radio to my NFED half-wave out in the backyard. The HF antenna. What was cool is it was receiving. But I finally figured that out. I got to relabel those things so I know what I'm hooking what to what. Anyway, vacation's all over. Heading out of town tonight, or early tomorrow morning. 3-day trip. So we'll be back Tuesday sometime. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, Phil. Good to hear everybody. And we'll speak with you again next week. It's K8VQX. Back to K8PMI.
All right, thanks for checking in, Joe. We do appreciate it, and you have a great day. We'll be clear with KE8VQX. That brings us to the bottom of the list. This is the W8WKY Sarah Barometer Net Saturday morning edition. We're at number 28. I'm looking for check-ins. Call them out, please.
Kilo Charlie 8, Yankee Foxtrot Oscar, KC8YFO, E&D Mobile.
November 8th, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8VFK, Cliff, Columbia Station.
All right, I'll pick it up there. I got Christian and I got Cliff. And the first call, I think I got it right, KE8YFO. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're up next on the Barometer Net.
Hey there, and it's Kilo Charlie 8, KC8, but the rest is correct. Yep, heading down to Tusco Ham Fest. Did a bunch of studying this week for the extra, so gonna try my luck at the exam. So that's exciting, and I will check it out. I haven't been to that one before, and I think it was the first time checking in on a Saturday. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and hopefully we get some sunny skies a little bit later. Back to net control, KC8YFO.
All right, thank you, Andrew, and don't be a stranger checking in on Saturdays. Sometimes I struggle to get my numbers up because everybody wants to sleep in, but we have a good time here as well. So good luck on that extra. It's not that bad if you studied and took the pre-test. I'm sure you'll do just fine. And so hopefully next time we hear from you, you will be an extra. We'll be clear with KC8YFO. Let's head on out to Christian, KF6POE. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
This is Kilo Foxtrot, 6-piece on Earth. Christian and Bath. Starting to stretch the old legs here, Phil. Today I will be removing trash from the side of the freeway with Meridian Sun Masonic Lodge. And I'm planning on wearing this orange outfit I have so that I look like a prisoner on the side of the freeway being tended to by a bunch of older Freemasons. That's my goal anyways, as far as the art of life goes. And then we will hang out with the XYL and see what the day brings. Nice hearing Jairus in here. Good luck with that. That's a lot of stuff and to do. And hope everybody has a great weekend, and thanks for running the net. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Purity of Essence, back to net control.
All right, Christian, as long as your supervisor on the side of the highway there isn't carrying a shotgun, I think you're okay. But, yeah, if I drove by that, I would think you guys are doing some community service. Hi. But thank you for doing that without people doing that type of stuff. Just makes the place a lot better. We appreciate it, Christian. We'll be clear with KF6 POE, or Peace on Earth. Let's head out to Columbia Station, Cliff, N8VFK. What do you got for the net this morning?
KPMI Internet, N8VFK. Good morning, Phil, and all the listeners out there. Let's see, here in Columbia Station, I've got 55 degrees. I've got 54 degree on dew point, 95% humidity. It's damp out there. 29.80 on the barometer. It's been rising a little bit, but right now it's steady. Since the rain started yesterday, I've got 1.19 inches of rain total. Looking at the radar, it looks like the rain is just moving out of the Akron area, so just like you guys will be drying up, it's already clearing up over here in Columbia Station. Let's see, a few days ago I had to take down my diamond vertical antenna because I had a tree company coming out to take down a massive western red oak tree right off the back of my house. And the salesman asked me to take that down so it wouldn't be in the way of the crane and all that. So I did all that, and then when the crane operator got here, I was telling him I took it all down so it wouldn't be in his way. And he looked at me and he goes, it would not have been in his way because he positioned it in a different spot, and it would have been just fine. So, so yesterday after I got my yard mowed, I put my antenna back up and checked it out, make sure everything was working. So I'm back on RF as it should be. Let's see, today, once it dries up a little bit, I got to go out in the backyard where they were working on that tree and do some more cleanup. They did a pretty good job of cleaning stuff up, but when I mowed the yard, my mower says there's more stuff there. So you can take advantage of the cooler day and with a rake and go out and hit it and get the rest of that cleaned up. So that's pretty much going to be my day. With that, I'll hand it back over to you, Phil. K8PMI. This is N8VFK. 73s, everyone.
and if it was me, I would just mow it over and mulch it all up and let nature take its course. Hi. All right, Cliff, we'll be clear with N8 VFK. That's the bottom of the list. This is the W8WKY, Sarah Barometer Net. Your net control operator is Phil, K8PMI. And I'm looking for check-ins. I'm listening.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Tango Uniform, KF8 ETU, Adam.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, KF8ELA, Zach from Dalton. I'll be in and out this morning, Phil. 73 all.
W8WKY.
All right, I'll pick it up there. I got Zach, KF8ELA, in and out. Thanks a lot. I got Adam, KF8ETV. There was another station in with Adam, and I didn't get you. So call back, please.
Please copy Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform India, Bravo, KE8UIB, John, mobile.
All right, we found the missing link. KE8UIB, you're up next on the Barometer Net.
K8PMI from K8UIB along with KF8TTP. Good morning, Phil, and everybody on the net.
Good morning, Phil, and everybody on the net. Happy Saturday.
All right, everybody, how do you see? We are just getting ready to pull off the bank here. We hit the 8 p.m., pulled out a few of those nickels, and we are headed down here to Tusco Fest. And that's our Super Saturday here, guys. And we hope everybody's trying to stay dry out there who's headed down to the fest. So it is definitely stock weather out here. That is for sure. The weather for the first. But hey, it's Ohio, so we don't expect anything less, you guys. But just want to thank you for running the net this morning, Phil. And with that, this is K8UIB along with KF8DTP living that $5 dream. 7-3, y'all.
All right, John and Lori, thank you very much for the check-in. Greatly appreciate it. We'll be clear with KE8UIB and KF8DTP. Next on the list is Adam, and I think I screwed up your call. I got KF8ETV, but can you correct it? And you're up next on the Barometer Net.
Good morning, Phil, and everyone on the net. This is KF8ETU, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Tango Uniform. Saying good morning. I'm on my way up to Cuyahoga Valley National Park. I'm taking Wilderness First Aid class this weekend, so it's a 16-hour class. I needed first aid CPR for work, and we need it for our scout troop. So I committed to this class for the weekend. I'm looking forward to the POTA event this evening. Hopefully the rain moves out, although it looks like it's going to be a Ohio shade of gray all day. But hope to see everyone this afternoon out at Wingfoot Lake, and everyone have a great dry day, hopefully. This is KF8ETU, San 73.
All right, Adam, we'll be clear with you. KF8ETU, thank you for correcting that. And hopefully I can make it down there. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm just playing it by ear. So that's number 34. I know we got some more out there that are listening. This is the W8WKY Sarah Barometer Net Saturday morning edition, and I'm looking for check-ins. Call now, please.
K8PMI, good morning, Phil. W8TD, in and out, please.
All right, John, I got you. W8TD. Haven't heard you in a while, but good to hear that you're checking in there. So we'll catch you on down the log. All right, anybody else that wants to check in, we're right at the top of the hour, so we can make this the last call. But I'll give it one more chance here. This is W8W. I'm all tongue twisted. W8WKY Sarah Barometer Net, Saturday morning editions. Last call. I'm listening.
W8WKY, this is KE8 ZZR. Good morning, Phil. I'll be in and out. Nice talking to you. Have a great day.
Kilo Zulu 8 Tango Golf, KZ8TG, Tim in the bar. I'll be in and out too. Thanks, Phil.
All right. Well, that's not bad. We picked up 2 there. That'll make Carrie number 38. So we picked up Harry, KE8ZZR. Thank you for the in and out. And Tim out in the bar. I don't know if he's mobiling or not, but KZ8TG. We appreciate your check-in. Let's head on over to Carrie, W8CTM. This is K8PMI. You want to close us out, Carrie?
Good morning, Phil, and good morning to all of our check-ins and listeners out there on this super Saturday morning. Well, it is raining yet. It's picked up 34/100ths of an inch. I don't know when it started, but I know I woke up to rain, so that's the way it is. Anyway, I really don't have anything this morning, Phil, but good net for a Saturday. What do you say? We ended up with 38 check-ins or somewhere around there. That's pretty good for Saturday. At least we made it to 8 o'clock today. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And I guess this afternoon or evening we're going to have our POTA event out at Wingfoot Lake. That sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. I doubt if I make it out there, but for the people that's going, I know they'll enjoy it. Anyway, Phil, that's all I have this morning. Hope everybody has a super Saturday out there and the weekend goes well for everybody and all that stuff. And I'll just say 73, this is W8CTM, Carrie at Portage Lakes. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there any day. So with that, back to KAPMI, and Phil, you can wrap it up there, and another net will come to an end here. It's been a good week. Oh, we've had excellent response all week. One day with Fred there, we had 64 check-ins, and we usually don't hit the 60 mark, but we did this week. It was a good week. Anyway, everybody enjoy, and back to you there, Phil. 73, all W8CTM.
All right, thank you very much, Carrie. We'll be clear with W8CTM. Yeah, I usually like to try to hit that 40 mark. Getting you 42 is always a goal, but it's a little tough on Saturdays sometimes with people sleeping in. But that's okay. It's a lot of fun, and it's a lot easier than what some of the other net control operators have to do. All right, I'll wrap this thing up. Let me take a break for time. The Barometer Net is a tradition that goes back almost 30 years when a local group of amateurs got together in the morning to discuss their weather station data. We are grateful to all those who have come before us, Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WB8JTW, Tom K8DSD, and our Net Control Emeritus Ron KD8CVS. Over the years, the Barometer Net has grown to be a morning staple for local hams to stay in contact, share real-time traffic, gas price information, and community announcements. This net meets regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at 7 a.m. and runs for about an hour. Successful nets rely on your participation, so please be a regular check-in from the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association on the W8WKY repeater. We're at 147 Mark 39 megahertz in Doylestown. We now return this frequency to regular amateur radio use. 73, everybody, and God bless. This is K8PMI.
W8WKY.